Hello, this is Mark again. I work at one of the Apple retail store, and firstly, I wanted to thank you for keeping up with my programs. Um, I wanted to clarify a bit more about the differences between the iPad and the Mac laptop. Um, Someone might say, Mark, why would you do this? We all know. Well, sir, with all your respect, you might know the difference, but there are a numbers of Mac customers in the world are aware of this. Someone doesn't know what is the difference between iPad and MacBook White or MacBook Pro 13-inch. Why? Because I work full time at the Mac retail store. Sometimes I met customers walk into the stores and they ask me, Mark, show me the new Apple tablet computer. I said, what? Apple tablet computers? Yeah, the one that's like books, like tablet one without the tangible keyboard, with the virtual keyboard on the screen. I want to see tablet. Show me tablet computer. I said, wow, come on. Let me explain briefly what exactly is the iPad. It's not a tablet computer, okay? Um, the terminology of this iPad, we call this mobile internet device, okay? And one application of the iPad allow us to use the iPad as an ebook reader, okay? The iPad is not a computer. Is if you go for the regular iPad Wi-Fi, is a big iPod Touch, right? And if you go for the 3G, you got the SIM card slot, okay? So I would say the iPad is not a computer. It doesn't have optical drive. It doesn't have a camera. It doesn't have even USB or firewire port. It doesn't have even mini display port to hook up to our larger monitors. It doesn't have SD card slot. It doesn't have Ethernet LAN port. It doesn't have anything. Okay. The thing is, well, if you want something to carry and it allow you to give you want it to be able to give you better experience for larger screen, right? Because you've been checking your mail or surfing web, and then you've been watching tiny mobile phone screens, and this time you got bigger screens, up to 10-inch screen. That's the point of the iPad, but it's not a computer, honestly, right? So if you want to go for the iPad, you know what? Let me clarify something. Now in the States, they have released the latest price of the iPhone 3GS for 99 US dollars with the 2 years contract from AT&T. I think it's a good deal because if we really just want to check on our mail to see the text, what's going on, we don't need iPad size. Because lots of my customer at the Apple retail store are starting to complain about sometimes iPad is too bulky, it's big, and they need a bag to carry that. So they seem confused now whether to go for the iPad or wait for the new MacBook Airs to come. So the thing is, I want you to reconsider. For me myself personally, I don't buy the iPad for sure because for me, I got a mobile phone, just regular mobile phone that can check my mail, but I'm not in that urgent. Don't let social proof to take control of your life. Because ask yourself, do you really, because we all have place to work, right? We have office or stores or place we can work, someone work from home. So we can just wake up in the morning and check mail or wait till we got in the office. We're not in a rush. We don't have to really be on the road to check something, right? So that's my pivot point. So if you want to go for the most expensive iPad, which is roughly like $50, you can pay $9.99 to go for the MacBook. Why you pay slightly more? I think you got something from my clips. Okay, I'll be back.